Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and this is our daily show. We're going to be talking about the NBA slate on February 6th, Taco Tuesday for Prize Picks. We have 7 games. We have 4 picks from last night's video if you guys want to check that out. Some of them, I think, got removed already, but maybe they're back by now. But if you want to, 4 more plays, we'll attach the video at the end of the screen. We'll attach the video at the end of the video. But we have 4 plays today. Before we get into our picks, though, if you've never tried Prize Picks, use our promo code at the bottom of the screen, and they'll match your first deposit up to $100. They're just going to double what you put on. So if you deposit the whole 100, you'll get $200 to play with. Just make sure you put that code in, and they'll hook you up. And if you're new to our channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. You'll want notifications on just because these plays do move on us pretty quick, especially during the daily show. So if you do want to jump on the value quickly, just make sure you turn notifications on. You can quickly jump on when we drop our videos, and you can decide whether or not you want to take these plays. If you guys don't mind, also just liking the video, it's the best way to support the channel. It really pushes us further up into the algorithm, gets us in front of a larger audience. So we really appreciate that, guys. If you're new to the channel, I apologize. Don't mind this weird mic setup. This isn't our typical setup. I'm just getting my normal setup repaired. I know most people probably don't care, but I'm like an audio guy, so it bothers me that I don't have my normal setup. I don't like the sound of this mic, but anyways, just wanted to give you guys an update. I'm taking my computer in tomorrow, so hopefully by the weekend, they'll have it all repaired for me. All right, so these are the plays we're getting into. I'm going to be taking John Collins over 9.5 rebounds and assists, and Bam Adebayo over 1.5 dunks. What are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah, I'm taking Alex Caruso for over 3.5 rebounds and Jaden McDaniels for over 12.5 or 12 points and assists.
All right, cool. So before we get into these breakdowns, we want to tell you guys about Chalkboard. It's another platform that we've partnered up with. It's a really fun platform because they give you the freedom to adjust the lines to whatever you want. Every now and again, you'll see a line that they don't let you adjust because they give it to you at such a value. But for the most part, you can take the props like rebounds and assists for John Collins. I could bump that up to 10 or 11, and they'll give me a higher payout if I bump it higher. They'll give me a lower payout if I bump it lower, but they just give you that freedom to fine tune your plays to exactly what you want. You do have to hit every play on your entry to cash, kind of like Sleeper, but it's just because they give you so much flexibility with the ability to, fine tune your lines to what you're comfortable with. And they do have plays as low as $1. So if you guys want to check that out, just use code BACKDOOR and they'll match your first deposit up to $100 as well. And there's a link in the description of the video if you want to check that out. Last thing I want to tell you about is Daily Grind. It's our official partner when it comes to DFS tools. They're the best. They've got this DFS optimizer you'll see us using here in a minute. But their tools are so helpful to give you that upside, give you that edge when you're building out your slips, especially when you don't have a whole lot of time to do your own research. But even when we've got plenty of time, we use Daily Grind every single video. It's crucial to our research. So if you guys want to check that out, they're giving all of our viewers 25% off of any of the tools they offer if you just use code BACKDOOR. There's a link in the description of the video for that too if you want to check it out. But you can also just go to dgfantasy.com. And when you're signing up, just type in backdoor in the promo code section, and they'll give you 25% off your first month of any of the tools. So you can get the whole bundle if you want. All right, guys, so let's get into these breakdowns. So starting with John Collins here. Okay, so we've got the Jazz versus the Thunder tonight. We have a 239.5 over under with the Thunder favored by 3. Should be a great game. I know I say that every time, but that's because we're targeting games that we're excited to, get pieces in. So this is a low spread, so we shouldn't really have to worry about a blowout here. But I'm going to really enjoy this matchup, especially with the centers. If John Collins plays the 5 and Walker Kessler, I was really tempted to take him as well. But I didn't want to give you guys 2 centers from the same team with the same prop line and stuff, or not line, but same prop. But if we look at John Collins here, the reason I went with him over Walker Kessler is because he's just the starter. He gets more minutes, and his line isn't that much higher than Kessler's. It's just 2 points higher. But we have a great matchup tonight versus centers. Oklahoma City is allowing, they're 25th in rebounds allowed to centers, 25th in assists allowed. So this is a perfect setup as far as matchup goes. And Collins has went over this 6 out of his last 10 games. And you can see his minutes are pretty solid, averaging 26 minutes a game. I am kind of, I think pretty soon here we could see Kessler starting to eat into those minutes a little bit because he's looking fully healthy. He's getting back into form, playing form, and Kessler's a beast. So I love this 1-2 punch they have with Collins and Kessler at this position. So I'm going to be going with Collins for this game, but I do like them both. I also like Collins' PRA, but it's just a little bit higher than the value you get at rebounds and assists here. So I'm going to be going with this for more. And if we hop over to Daily Grind, this is the top play they have for John Collins right now. They have it at a 52.85% odds to hit the over, and they have it at a -133. Every other odds maker, these other platforms have this at 9.5. So it's like they're thinking he's going to be right exactly in that zone. But I'm going to be taking the over here. Prize Picks is giving it to us at 9. Even if he does hit 9 exactly, we get the push there. But I think he's going to go for more than this. He's been doing well. Again, he's gone over this in 3 straight games and 6 out of his last 10. And he has a good matchup here. So with a tight game, relatively high scoring, I'm feeling good about him going over on this play. So that's going to be my first play. My next play is going to be Bam Adebayo to go over 1.5 dunks. I love this play. I'm kind of surprised they're not giving it to us at 2 dunks. So 1.5 is great. He's gone over this 8 out of his last 10 games, and 4 out of his last 5, he's gone for three or more. So this is just a big part of Bam's game. He's aggressive in the paint, averaging about just under 35 minutes a game, only 2.4 fouls per game, so not really getting in foul trouble. The matchup is a little bit different for Outlier on this particular dunks prop setup. But if we come down here and we look at points in the paint, Orlando isn't too scary. They're 13th in points in the paint allowed. As far as on defense, they're 13th. So we know that that's where Bam can thrive. So I like this matchup a lot. I love this dunks prop. I think it's just so easy for him to get 2 dunks. So I'm feeling good about this. Daily Grind doesn't have odds on dunk props yet. So I'm not going to break that down for you. But if you are interested in checking out this app, Outlier, it's a great statistical analysis app. We use it every single day as well. I think it's the best in the business when you're actually looking at stats, injury reports, all that stuff. And they have really affordable pricing. But if you want to check it out for free for 7 days, just use the link in our description of our video that we have in there for you. We've partnered up with them, so they're giving all of our viewers 7 days to just try this out, see how you like it. I'm sure you'll love it as much as we do. But yeah, these two are going to be the ones I'm rolling with. John Collins, RA, and Bam Adebayo, 1.5 dunks. I like them both for more. What about you, Jordy?
Yeah, so to get into mine here, I'm going with this Alex Caruso 3.5 rebounds. I feel good about Caruso going over this. He's gone over this in 6 out of 10 games, and he's just missed it by 1 rebound in the other 4 games that he didn't hit it in. So he's coming really close to this if he's not hitting it. It's a great matchup for him too. To shooting guards, they're ranked 20th, giving up 8 a game. So I like him to definitely go over this. It's a great matchup. If you look at the injury report still, Torrey Craig's a game time decision. Caruso's a game time decision, but everything I'm seeing saying he's good to go. So I'm going to just roll the dice on him playing tonight. So if you don't want to take the risk of getting a DNP, you might not want to take this, but I think he'll be okay. With how many people they have out, I think he's going to have to play. Him, Torrey Craig, and Kobe White have been playing through some injury just to give them the depth they need to get some wins. And they're playing pretty good ball. The Bulls definitely don't look too bad right now. But Patrick Williams is definitely out still. So is Zach LaVine. He's out for the season. He had to get surgery, so no LaVine for the rest of the year. And obviously no Lonzo Ball still. But I think Caruso is going to play for sure. But, this is a great matchup for him with how he's gone over this in the last 20 as well. He's gone over 11 out of 20 times. So, he is over 50% in the last 20 games. And he's way over He's hit this in 90% of his last 5. So I feel great about this. He's going over this a lot. It sucks because I want to trust Caruso with his scoring props, but he's just not scoring a lot. Unfortunately, like, he hasn't gone over 10 points like at all, really, except for 4 games. So it's like, I don't know what's going on with his shooting. You know, he's shooting 50%, but he's just not getting a lot of shots up. So I'm just taking the rebounds because he has been aggressive on the rebounds and assists. The rebounds and assists just didn't look that. I don't think they even have this on. Let me make sure. I don't think they had the rebounds and assists. Yeah, they don't. Or else I would have taken that because that looks pretty good. He does get a lot of assists, but the rebounds looks better than the assists is the reason I went with the rebounds. So if you see his rebounds assists come up, definitely snag that if it's at a 6.5 because that's just ridiculous. But I'm going to be taking the 3.5 rebounds here. If you look at daily grind, this is a 53.78% chance to go over. So we always like those indicators. Every other odds maker has this at a minus 130 or higher. Caesars has this all the way up at a minus 154, which is crazy. So I'm feeling great about Caruso. Jaden McDaniels, I was taking this at 11.5, but it just got bumped to 12. I still feel good about it at 12. I think it's either going to push or go over. You know, it was juiced for him to go over 11.5, so they're expecting 12. But I think, you know, he can get this done at 12 still. I mean, anytime he's gone over 11.5, he's gone over 12 also. So I feel good about this. This guy gets a ton of assists. His points are set at 10.5. If you want to roll the dice on just the points, you can. There's some games where he just gets the points, but this dude gets a ton of assists. Like, sometimes he just scores, but 4 assists, 1 assist, 2 assists. Anything like that, I feel comfortable with taking, because if he gets 10 points and 4 assists, that's going to cash it for us, or even 10 points and 3 assists. So I feel great about this. This is a fantastic matchup for Jaden. 25th in points allowed and 22nd in assists allowed. So it just makes sense to take the assist. The PRA as a whole doesn't look as good, so I'm going to go with just the points and assists. And his points and rebounds are just set too high. So this one at 11.5 was a 53.71% chance to go over. Now it is juiced to go under, or it's juiced to go over still, just barely at a 50.91% chance. So take that as you will. I'm going to be taking the play for sure. He's gone over it 5 out of 10 games. 2 out of his last 5, but the head-to-head, he's had monster games against Chicago. 25 points, 4 assists, 15 points, 5 assists. So for him, those are great games. Obviously, you know, that's not like star power games, but for him and what his role is, those are great games. And he's getting a ton of minutes. He's getting over 30 minutes a game. So he's definitely, you know, their starting power forward. So I feel great about Jaden tonight. So these are going to be the 2 plays that I'm rolling with today.
All right. Yeah, so that's the 4 we're rolling with for the Daily Show, guys. We hope you have a great Taco Tuesday. Hopefully they just give us some really good value plays for the tacos. That would be nice. I guess it all comes down to what people vote on. But yeah, we hope you have a great Tuesday. And if you want to check out our Discord, there's a link in the description of the video. It's about 50 cents a day. It's a great resource. We've got all sorts of sports that are covered in there. Some really good. We have 2 other analysts that have just been on a heater, and they provide different types of value. Like it's nice for us because they offer a different perspective than Jordy and I do. So the Discord, you actually, you know, get all 4 of us, and there's also just some members that are awesome as well. So if you want to check that out, it's a really, you know, nice vibe in there. There's no jerks in there. We don't tolerate that. We're all super cool to each other, and we, you know, it's like a family in there. So if you guys want to check it out, there's a link in the description of the video. Just make sure if you go in that you go up to the server subscriptions tab and subscribe, and then it'll unlock all the channels for you once you're in there. So we hope you guys have a great Tuesday, and we will catch you in the next video.
Good luck, guys.